Live Music Now was set up in 1977 by Yehudi Menuhin because he recognised that music has a transformative power. Live Music Now musicians do a variety of activities in special needs schools. We do what we call participatory performances, which is all about an interactive music performance within a school, often with large groups. We're also starting to work much more in residential ways, so we're going long-term to build relationships with specific groups of children in schools and teachers and staff. And we're also doing lots of creative music work with schools and pupils. Live Music Now are working with several special schools on Arts Award. Arts Award is fantastic for children with special needs because it allows them to set their own goals and work within their own capabilities. It's more about personal development than about achieving a certain level. The Live Music Now musicians are trained Arts Award advisors, and they're there to provide a level of support for the school staff in delivering Arts Award. They're there to inspire. They're there to deliver something really relevant and engaging to the children and the participants, opening their horizons, introducing them to new music, to new instruments, to different ways of thinking.
We've been doing a residency at Oakland School and we're about halfway through. So we've just come into the hall, which is a nice open space, dimmed the lights, got some really nice atmosphere going on and done lots of improvising in different styles and got some good responses. So it's very rewarding when you do feel like you have connected in some way without having to speak. I can think of quite a few children who can do Arts Award. We've done a lot of activities which they can then practice themselves and share that skill and take it to other children. We've had sessions where they actually create something of their own which can then go into the portfolio.
It's more thinking about multi-sensory ways that they can engage with the activity. So we were looking at how shapes and colours can translate into sounds, and they related to it very quickly actually and came up with their own sounds for what they thought the shapes would mean in a sound, which we wouldn't have thought of.
The music session I saw was just amazing. It really brought the children out. You know, they were engaged. Eye contact, initiating communication, vocalization, so like and dislikes. Music is something that these children need. And from a speech and language perspective, it was a really good session.
As a clarinet and bassoon duo, we introduced our instruments. We did high and low. We talked about fast and slow and loud and quiet. So introduced some elements of playing. We then asked the children to come up and conduct us. So I'm really looking forward to the project. We're going to work with 3 classes over the 8 weeks, and I think it's just going to be so nice for them to have some live musicians here playing alongside them. So it's a really special thing, I think, to be able to do.
Live Music Now has provided us with an instant concert. Secondly, it's given an air of kind of specialness to what we're doing. It always sounds special to have professional musicians playing. Thirdly, it's given us a stronger musical, skill-based focus. We're going to look at instruments you blow, but we're going to work really hard at the elements, doing long notes, doing short notes, doing fast, doing slow, and really sort of polishing that into a good performance. So it's quite a nice, neat journey that we've been through, where the children are actually performing alongside professional musicians, which is really exciting for them.
These guys have never done anything like this, and they're now really listening. They're following signals, they're following symbols, and they're playing solos, and as an ensemble, they're playing with us, and also they're playing an accompaniment to us, and likewise we'll play an accompaniment, and they'll have the lead, and they've really come on, and they look like they're having a great time.
Having an overview of the whole Arts Award and what actually the focus of the whole thing is about, I think that really helped to sort of shape the way we planned and delivered the project. Every SEN school and every child is completely different, and the good thing about music is that so many of the fundamental core things in music are very, very simple things, the things that we mentioned right at the start, and they are actually things that everyone can engage with.
What bit do you like best?
The bowing.
The blowing. Yeah?
Do you feel you've got better at it as we've been practicing?
I like Malika music and instrument, and I'm making my mom happy.
It's fantastic.
It was nice to meet you guys, and thanks for coming along, and just enjoyed the company.